So earlier today, Nintendo released a Ask the Developer interview for Mario Kart World, which gave us a lot of new insights into the game. For example, Mario Kart World actually started prototyping in March 2017, just after the Switch was released, and started full development towards the end of the year. When asked why the game is not called Mario Kart 9, they said that if they were just adding more courses, then they'll just call it Mario Kart 9. However, the open world concept was decided from the beginning, so it was always called Mario Kart World. The team also wanted major changes to the way Mario Kart works, such as seamlessly transitioning to the next course and having a more playful and rounded art style, unlike Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which had a more sleek design. Because of the open world design, they wanted to bump up the racer count from 12 to 24 to make things more lively. However, because this began development on the Switch 1, it was proving difficult to implement and include everything else that they wanted. Eventually, they decided to make the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass to give them more time to develop it, and after that, Mario Kart World was moved on to the Switch 2. They also spoke about many other things, such as adding rails and wall riding to make straight roads less boring, having over 200 new songs and remixes, their troubles with making the day and night cycle, and how a designer made a mock-up of a cow driving a cart, which ended up leading to all the other enemy-type characters being added to the game. There were also many other details in this interview, so I encourage you to go read it yourself. Considering the game was in development since 2017, it all of a sudden makes sense why Mario Kart World is $80, simply because they've been working on it for so long. In some other news, yesterday they had the Ask the Developer interview for Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. There wasn't a lot of new information, but the main points is that this is not just a Hyrule Warriors game, but will also show the day-to-day life of Zelda during that time period. They also spoke about how the Switch 2 allows them to increase the frame rate, and although not explicitly said, we think this means that the game will be 60 frames per second, which is very important because sometimes Hyrule Warriors Age of the Calamity on the Switch 1 went down to 9 frames per second. Anyway, what do you think about these Ask the Developer interviews?